Spencer Lazara, MMA Interviews. I'm alongside Russell Doane. Fighting on the main card this weekend, UFC 175 against Marcus Brimage. This is a guy coming down from 145 down to your weight class at 35s. Talk about how you think, if anything, that move will affect him.
The way I like to see it is I like to see my opponent at his best. So I think he's going to be faster than he was. Conditioning is going to be better. I think it's going to be a super good fight.
He likes to stand, no doubt about that, likes his boxing. How important is it for you to utilize all aspects maybe and keep him guessing?
It's very important. We've been working so much on switching things up just in general. I tend to like to swing for the fences. We're trying to get more smart about what we're doing. He uses a lot of pressure, so my partners have just been in my face. We're looking at every angle. Everything, trying to work on everything, get better with everything.
I see your boxing work has been great lately too. So safe to say that you're just as confident in that area, even though it's his strength.
Yeah, sure. Boxing always been one of my stronger points. I just enjoy it. It's really fun to punch people.
Talk about being on the main card. I mean, the UFC must really see you as a rising star here to put you in that slot. I mean, you're ahead of Uriah Faber, for instance, in the same weight class.
It's cool. Yeah, it's nice to think that they see something in me, but for me, it's a chance to prove them right.
Talk about your preparation. I know you do a lot of swimming and different things to go along with just the traditional martial arts training.
Training for this camp has been probably the most brutal it's ever been. My coach, he pushes me to go to different teams that specialize more in wrestling, teams that, he's been pushing my jiu-jitsu. He just really encouraged me to change and just develop better habits and work on the good habits I already do have.
And it showed. I mean, you got a submission already against a black belt in the UFC. What interested me was kind of seeing the only loss in your career now. Tanaka got in the UFC now too, got a nice win. Is that somebody maybe you have an eye on, wanting to avenge that loss down the line? It seems like both you guys are rising up in the ranks.
Yeah, I don't really hold a grudge, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say, I got to get that win, I can beat him, It happens. If we do meet again, definitely, we're going to be prepared. We're going to work for it, all in due time.
Okay, we'll talk about training partners and just, anything else you want to say about this fight.
Man, my training partners have really pushed me. They've really been in my face and really, really busted me up for this camp. It's been great, nothing went bad. Everything was perfect. We trained super hard. My team in Hawaii, all the boys that helped me out, some of the best in the island, that's for sure, at what they do.
Definitely growing. I mean, you guys are on a tear out there, seems like, and a lot of more guys are getting signed and getting W's.
Yeah, Hawaii has always been really good. Our guys have always had the right heart, the right mindset, but it's just putting it all together. And now, we have this great team and a bunch of other UFC fighters and a bunch of different skills. Everybody brings something to the table. So, you never really get the same thing with any one person.
Nice. And last thing, I guess, is your dog. After you won your fight, Jason said, I'm getting a dog. And you went out, you got a cute little is it a French bulldog, is it? Yeah, talk about getting him and taking him all over Hawaii to the beaches.
Yeah, man, my dog is so cool. He loves everything. He's the happiest little thing ever. You know what I mean? Wakes me up in the morning. I don't even need an alarm clock or anything. He's just, he just makes me happy as he is.
Nice to come home to after a hard day of training.
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right, cool, man. Well, wishing you the best of luck. Russell Doane taking on Marcus Brimage this Saturday night, live, only on pay-per-view.
Hey, this is Ariane Celeste.
This is Uriah Faber. UFC lightweight champ Anthony Showtime Pettis.
This is Dan Henderson. You're watching MMA Interviews.
MMA Interviews.
You're watching MMAinterviews.tv.